Hello and welcome! Today we will show you a PvP thief build based on cloaking and dagger pistol usage. Let's take a look at our specializations. We have Deadly Arts, Shadow Arts and Trickery. In Deadly Arts we go with Serpent's Touch, Mug, Lotus Poison, Revealed Training, Exposed Weakness and Executioner. Instead of Revealed Training, you could also take Panic Strike, but based on my playstyle I decided that Revealed Training is more beneficial. But if your playstyle is different, maybe you want to take Panic Strike. You should try it out. In Shadow Arts we go with Merciful Ambush, Shadow's Embrace, Melt with Shadows, Hidden Thief, Resilience of Shadows, and Shadow's Rejuvenation. In Trickery we go with Kleptomaniac, Thrill of the Crime, Preparedness, Bountiful Theft, Lead Attacks, and Sleight of Hand. Okay, now our gear. Our weapons of choice will be Dagger Pistol, and for the other weapon set we go with the short bow because of its great mobility. The sigils will be Sigil of Air for the dagger and Sigil of Blood for the pistol. You could also change the Sigil of Blood with Sigil of Fire for a bit more burst, but I prefer the sustain of Sigil of Blood. For the short bow we have Air and Energy, just for defensive reason. Rune will be Rune of Vampirism, which gives us a great utility with the Mist form to re-engage and maybe get out of the fight. And as Amulet we go with Marauder, which is a nice balance between damage, which we need, and survivability. And now a quick overview of our skills. Dagger has a high auto attack chain, with backstab being the stealth attack. It does double damage if you hit your foe from behind, so always try to be behind your foe. Heartseeker, our number 2, does more damage if your target has low health and is a leap finisher. Shadow Shot number 3 is a gap closer, unblockable, blinds your enemy and does a good amount of damage. Number 4 Headshot dazes your target, which means we can interrupt finisher, reviving attempts or other casted spells. Number 5, Black Powder, is a smoke field which lasts 4 seconds and lets us combo with the leap finisher of Heartseeker to get stealth. Our healing skill will be Withdraw because of its low cooldown and high amount of healing. Shadow Step is our stun break, also cures 3 conditions and offers map utility. Shadow Refuge is of course must take. We can use the cloak to get a safe stomp, get a safe revive, or just to get a safe opener from afar. Blinding Powder is our emergency button to get quickly stealth in case we need it, or also to blast a smoke field to get even longer stealth. Our elite will be Basilisk Venom. If you want to be a bit more bursty but therefore more classy, you can also switch in the Assassin Signet and the Infiltrator Signet, which will with the higher power make your burst become way better. Especially backstab benefits greatly from it. However, I prefer the more defensive and more utility version. You should try it out and see which playstyle fits better for you. On the short bow, important is the Cluster Bomb because it's a blast finisher. Disabling Shot because we get another evade in case our endurance is low. Choking Gas, which you want to use on downed enemies to delay the reviving. And Infiltrator's Arrow, which is great. It offers so much utility. You can travel quickly over the map, you can travel through platforms, for example on Clock Tower, Kyolo. Just use it on wooden paths and you normally can teleport onto them. Also working on Temple. And in general it's just a great mobility tool. The healing skill Animation Cancel is a nice little trick to prevent that you roll down cliffs or accidentally roll out of your Shadow Refuge. To do that, just do a weapon swap after you used your healing skill. This will cancel the roll animation but still grant you the healing. The combination of Pistol 5 and Heartseeker is the bread and butter of this build. It's your main way to get stealth. Be sure that you are able to control your character well to use this combination in fights and in matches. If there's not enough space for the open field Heartseeker stealth combo with the smoke field, you can also use a corner for that. Just face the corner and use the Heartseeker while looking in it. Please keep in mind that you should turn off auto-targeting in your options whenever you play Thief. Another nice combination is Pistol 5 and Shortbow number 2, which is a blast finisher and used in the smoke field grants AoE stealth. This leads to nice abilities and combinations with your group for cloak attacks or flanks. If you need to stealth quickly, or you are too low on initiative for Heartseeker, you can use Pistol 5 with Blinding Powder, which gives flat stealth and is a blast finisher, which, if used in a smoke field of P5, will prolong your stealth. A nice side effect is the short AoE cloak for your group.